So I'm Oliver. I'm a comedian in London. I'm also a Harry Potter walking tour guide. Isn't that cool? That's cool, right? I've been getting addicted to pornography recently. So I turned black and white on my phone because it turns out I don't like porn if it's black and white. Isn't that weird, right? Dude, I like with color. I'm big into it. I'm in every kind. Second it's black and white, I'm so bored. Isn't that strange? Like my brain, like if I was colorblind, I'd be an asexual. Isn't that strange? But yeah, London's a bad city. I dislike London a lot. You know, when like, especially with comedy-wise, people often say things like, oh yeah, Austin's the spot. Like, dude, you gotta head to New York. London is not the spot. London's where you go if you can't get a visa to America and you don't like Germany. I was assaulted in that bar once. I walked in, I was in the toilet, and then a man walked in after me, and then as I was peeing, he went, "You have an amazing penis." And then I went, "Thanks." And it's not an amazing penis. And then he just stared at me for a while, and then my friend walked in and he went, "Are you okay?" And I went, "No." And then the guy went, "I'm not doing anything," and then he walked away. And I was in that Wetherspoons right over there. Look at that fountain. That's not a very good fountain. If you paid $4,000 a month to live near that fountain, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm fucking disappointed by that fucking fountain," you know? I later got banned from that Wetherspoons because the staff tried to steal they tried to steal my friend's phone, and then we got into a big shouting match with the staff, and now I'm banned from there for life. So, you know, ups and downs with that Wetherspoons. Fucking, it's an Amazon Prime owned helicopter. Isn't that fucking depressing? Amazon owns helicopters. It's like military looking. Sometimes, you know how they said how easy helicopters are to get blown out the sky and all that stuff? I'm just saying. We can hope. I feel like we have like sedated homeless in London. Like I've seen like videos of guys in America, and you guys have active homeless people. We still have the homeless. They've like given up a bit more, you know? I don't have any. I did a politics degree. I have no feelings. Isn't that crazy? I should have thoughts. I should have opinions and beliefs. I have none of those. I have sadness. Yeah, this is where I take people on my Harry Potter walking tour, actually. Yeah, I take people here. I show them the statue, and then I take them down to Trafalgar Square. I point to a random building, and then I go, "This is where they filmed Gringotts." And then all the tourists go, "Wow!" And it's a building that kind of looks like the bank, and it's fun. I think across my tour, maybe 35% is true, and the rest is things I lied and made up in an attempt to extort money from strangers. There's nothing to this place. It's a fucking walking corpse. This is a zombie city. Don't come here. I know, I've lived here for 3 years now. I've been doing comedy for 3 years, and it's been going pretty middling, you know? Like, I'm in like a kind of space comedically where I'm too far to quit and too unsuccessful for anyone to be proud. And that's, you know, that's like a fun purgatory of comedy, which I assume I'm gonna spend the next 20 to 30 years in. This is the National Portrait Gallery, which is an incredible classical art museum. And it's free. No one goes in there. I've never seen a queue. I'm not particularly successful in a not particularly competitive scene. That's kind of depressing, isn't it? Like if I was like unsuccessful in like New York or like LA, I'd be like, man, I'm competing with the best people. Here I'm competing with 50 guys, and I am not doing that well. I saw the health secretary one time in a pub, and I got real like nice to him. Like I thought if I met a member of parliament, I'd be like, "You fucking cunt." And I asked him for a picture, and then I was like, you know, your job must be so hard. And then I fucking shook his hand. I felt so pathetic. Yeah. It was Jeremy Hunt. He's the worst health secretary. I was so nice to him. If I had to rank my fears, it goes women, minorities, and then I'm cool with the whites. Listen, I don't know, it's a whole mix. It's a mix of feelings. You know those lions there? This is a thing everyone knows about. But you know those lions? They couldn't get real lions to model after, so they just did the head of a lion, and then it's the body of a cat. It's the guy who made its cat. Isn't that weird? Hey, look, there's a guy in the fountain. Look at the guy in the fountain. Whoa, look at him. He's not even panicking to get out. He's like happily in the fountain. I do want to shoot guns. I think guns are fun.
You think guns are fun?
Yeah, I think guns are fun. I have like a fear that I go to America one day and like they don't let me have a gun because of my look and vibe, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm afraid that like, because I always hear how easy it is to get guns in America. And I think it would just be so demoralizing if I was the only one that wasn't allowed guns. If they saw me, they're like, I know what you're gonna do. Anyway, so this is a fountain. This is a nicer fountain. If you live by this fountain, you'd be like, all right. But you know. Yeah, that's either losing his mind or real confidence. He probably is as surprised that he's able to be in this fountain for as long as he is.
Yeah, I think at this point he thought something was going to happen.
Yeah, he got in the fountain like, I'm going to do something crazy.
Yeah.
And then the police are going to get me.
Yeah.
And now he's just milling about waiting for the police. He's not even...
Oh, is he done?
There's those two.
Oh,
Oh,
he's done.
nice. Oh, and now he's coming over to him.
Well,
Like,
they said come here. They want to talk to him. Oh, look, he's going.
he's such a nice man. Dude, that's a good dude. Is that just a room where they keep crazy people?
Might be.
He was so just like, okay. Wow. Alright, so that was a walk around London. Hope it was something. I feel like some of that was something. Alright, bye. You think I look cool by this helicopter?
Yeah, 100%.